With the presence of all these news channels, I feel like I have to cover this pretty quick now, but I want to talk about the new Zoink verification. As you guys know, when he was playing Society and eventually beat it, he said that after he would play a couple list demons and then he would go for a verification. And you can see in the title here, he has it as Snowbound, which is the level he's currently playing that's already on the list, and then showing you verification plus you want to be around for tomorrow. So this makes me think that he's actually going to start trying to verify this tomorrow, maybe. If not, this is just going to be the next thing that he verifies, and we don't have a date for it. And he already has around 1,000 attempts or a bit more on Artemis 13. He's played it a bit just to learn the level. And it was made by this creator, NXHTRise. I don't know actually how to say the name, but this is someone who is the main creator behind Penumbral, which is a level you might know by Cherry Team. So I thought this verification was hidden, but apparently no. We can see that 2 weeks ago, the showcase for this was actually already posted, and I bet you those 2,500 views are just from people figuring out now on the live stream. But yeah, this is the level that Zoink's gonna be verifying. You can see from their other videos that they really like levels like Acheron, and that's exactly what we see with this level. Artemis 13 is a level that is built in the style of levels like Acheron and like Minus Dry. It's a pretty iconic, simple style, and it's worked, and you know, it works in this level as well. I think it's pretty interesting. I don't think this is the most interesting of levels, but I do still really like it. It's got a very unique movement to it. All the parts have very quirky, kind of stuttery movements that I think works very well. It's black and white, but it still has some personality to it. I do wish there was a tiny bit of color. I feel like we could have added something here, but the black and white still does work. Overall, this is just a really cool level, and it boasts some interesting gameplay, I think. It also uses Mirror Portal. You guys can debate on whether that's a good thing or not. But we don't actually really know the difficulty of this. Zoink says that it's probably top 5, and I'm assuming that's in its current state. However, the creator has specified that they want it to be around top 3 in difficulty. So in Zoink's opinion, it's around the Tidal Wave and Orbit difficulty, but the creator wants it as hard as Flamewall. And if they want it as hard as Flamewall, then they probably want it around Thinking Space 2 difficulty, which I don't really want it to be that. This level doesn't really have much history to it. I don't really think it has the need for being a top 3. Granted, if that's what the creator wants, then let it be top 3. Let Zoink beat it and buff it to top 3. But I just think we could have a more interesting level, or not necessarily a more interesting level, just a more deserving level as a top 3. I think it works a lot better as what Zoink currently has at with that top 5 range. But again, yeah, it's up to the creator. I don't really have any word of it. No one else has any word on it. It's entirely what the creator wants. And no matter what the level is, if it's top 3, it's going to be very interesting. It's going to gain attention, so that's a good thing. So yeah, huge congrats on the creator for actually getting Zoink to verify this. And good luck to Zoink for verifying it. We'll see if that's what he is verifying tomorrow, or that is something else we need to report on. But yeah, that's pretty much the end of the video, because he is just making this a Snowbound livestream right now, predominantly, so we're not gonna get too much more info on the level. I will say he does mention a lot of the time that he is going to nerf a decent amount of parts. There was a couple wave gaps in the ship section mainly that he said he wanted to nerf because it just felt impossible. So there is an entire possibility that it is gonna be top 5 or maybe even lower. But there's still a chance it could be top 3, because even though Zoink says he's gonna aim for it to be top 5, you know what he does when he says a level's gonna be a certain difficulty. It's probably gonna be harder than Thinking Space 2, if we're gonna be for real. But yeah, good luck for Zoink for doing that. We've beaten Mr. Bob to it again, and yeah, nothing much to say. Peace.